Viewers, you'd remember when Rahul Gandhi once said that Jitni Aabadi, Utna Haq. This was his way of reiterating his demand for the caste survey. But what if we don't even know what the Aabadi is or what the population is? What if one doesn't know what is the population that you're catering to? There's a curious situation that's emerging in Karnataka where the caste survey that the state conducted nearly a decade ago is now coming under fire of the BJP. The BJP believes that there's a discrepancy in the Muslim population that's mentioned in the report. The BJP has gone on to say that there's no clarity on the actual number of the Muslims in the state and that they are mentioned in Category 1, Category 2A as well as Category 2B. They are alleging discrepancies in the number and suspect that this could be used to give an increased reservation for Muslims in the state. However, Congress sources tell Times Now that as far as the report is concerned, the survey mentions that Muslims from 18% of the OBCs are at only 12% of the actual population. And hence, the survey data is correct and it's the BJP that's trying to create confusion.
Caste Census of Karnataka, headed actually by Siddaramaiah in 2015, seems to be having a lot of dichotomies. One of the dichotomy is Islamic followers in Karnataka, they say that 76,99,472, accounting to 12.89% of the population. They show that there is 104 groupings of Islamic followers in Karnataka. Category 1 also they are there, Category 2A also they are there, then additionally 2B. Which one is the actual population of Islamic followers? Mr. Siddaramaiah should clarify this.
System ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾರು ತಪ್ಪನ್ನ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. They have done a detailed exercise, socio-economic survey ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ಜನ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೆಲವು ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿರೋಧ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಯವರು ಕೆಲವು ಗೊಂದಲ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's take it across to our guest. Joining us is GS Prashant, BJP spokesperson. Also with us is Syed Aslam Pasha, political analyst. Syed Aslam Pasha, coming to you first. Now, this is what the BJP is saying. They are saying that in one place it is 18.08%. In another place it is mentioned as 12%. And they allege that a number of people who are present in Category 1, Category 2A have been added to the Category 2B. How do you respond to this charge that there is some kind of inflated population of Muslims that is being done with vote bank politics in view?
Right. Madhav, thank you for having me on your show. Madhav, first of all, let me tell you that this socio-economic and educational report, which is popularly called as Census, has been long pending. We would like to thank the Congress government that it's bringing this to the cabinet on April 17th. Right. So first of all, let me tell you the numbers. Based on the numbers which are available, the census says Muslim population is 76.99 lakhs, right? Out of the total 5.98 people who have been surveyed, right? 5.98 crore people have been surveyed, and the total Muslim population enumerated in that particular survey to 12.9% of Muslim population. Now, I don't know how exactly the BJP tries to bring in a communal angle, a Hindu-Muslim angle, in every possible aspect.
Sir, it is about the data. Let's get one thing clear, that what we are discussing is the data, and they are saying that in one place it is mentioned as 18%. How has that 18% happened is the question that they are asking.
No, the answer is very simple to this. Like I said, the number which is mentioned as Muslim population is 76.99 lakhs, and the total enumerated sample in the census is 5.98 crores. And if you divide this Muslim population with the total population surveyed, it is clearly evident that it is 12.9%. And also, there is another data which says that 56.5 lakh people have called themselves only as Muslims, and there's no subcategory or subcaste given. But the number which has to be taken for Muslims is 76.99. It's categorically
Okay,
mentioned.
it's categorically stated. GS Prashant, you're fishing in troubled waters. The survey is very clear about the numbers and the total population of Muslims. Your response to this?
Madhav, definitely not, because it's a clear-cut indication from the top, which means Rahul Gandhi has always stated, Jitna Aabadi, Utna Haq. BJP removed the 4% reservation for Muslims, which was given on religious basis. Now Congress government reintroduced at 4%, and now they want to increase it to 8%. Only for the sake of appeasement politics, they are doing this by lowering the population of Hindus and inflating the population of Muslims. And even in Hindus, they divide Hindus among various castes, but whereas among Muslims, you have 100 subsects, whereas they don't show that. Why? What happened to the Pasmanda Muslims, Nadaf, Pinjara, Sadaf? What happens to all those things? They don't even do that. They don't even differentiate between Shia and Sunni there.
Let's not interrupt each other, please. Yeah.
Therefore, they don't even show the subsects of Muslims, whereas in the Hindu things, they will subdivide every possible caste of Hindus into multiple things and say that we are small in number, whereas for Muslims, Siddaramaiah, Rahul Gandhi are for batting for Muslims to give them higher reservation and nothing more. Let them carry out a fresh survey on a scientific basis.
Let me come in on a different aspect. One by one,
legal
please.
parameters
Prashant.
are met. Let us see.
Yeah, Prashant, just one by one. In fact, the points that he is making is, of course, of the top leadership of the Congress party. But let me ask you a simple point of... One second, Mr. Syed Hassan Pasha, listen to my question. I'm asking you a relevant question. This is what Congress MLA Basavaraj Shivaganga has said. A lot of injustice has been done to the Lingayat community. All 7 Lingayat ministers should resign. They lack the capacity. Now, this is the point being made by a sitting Congress MLA. He has also gone further to say that before releasing the data, they should have called for a CLP meeting to discuss the pros and cons of the survey. This reflects a lack of internal consultation. Please respond to what's being stated by the Congress MLA.
I'll respond to it point by point. First of all, I would like to tell Mr. Prashant is not prepared for the debate. I think he's not read the socio-economic educational survey, right? Mr. Prashant, in the Muslim community,
Mr. Pasha, we know what to read, what not to read. We exactly know how you differentiate between different castes.
Okay. No personal comments, please.
Pasmanda Muslims will not get the rights as what is
Prashant, you asked him a question. I'm going to request both of you. Let's not get into a personal sparring match. There's limited time. There's limited time. Prashant has made certain points and I have asked you certain questions. Respond to those questions without making any personal comments, please, Mr. Pasha.
Right.
We have limited time.
The census, Madhav, according to the census, there are about 100 subcastes which have been enumerated in the Muslim community. Look at the beauty of Karnataka. We have got 1351 castes and subcastes in Karnataka living happily and coexisting with peace. Now, let me answer the questions. Now, this census is about statistics. This census is about enumerating the number of people available in the caste and the subcaste. This has no communal angle. It is about the socio-economic and educational status of people of Karnataka. Do not bring in your communal angle in every...
Why is your party MLA so upset then? Why is your party MLA so upset? Why is Basavaraj Shivaganga so upset with it? Please tell us. Mr. Pasha, one second. Prashant, I'm coming to you, but if you're both going to shout over each other, neither can our viewers understand what you're saying, nor can I conduct this debate smoothly. Respond to the pointed question of Mr. Basavaraj Shivaganga and his grievances.
Madhav, there is a cabinet meeting which is called on April 17th. We will have the exact information delivered to the people of Karnataka. There is when the report is tabled, there will be exact information which will be brought out to the media and we will have more information about it. Based on the information which is given, it is clearly enumerated that 5.98 crore people have been surveyed, 1351 castes and subcastes.
That still doesn't answer my question, but GS Prashant, I'm going to ask you a simple question. DK Shivkumar says that over 1 lakh people have worked on this. They've worked for years of groundwork has been done. There's been systematic data collection. There is no basis for BJP to call it flawed. Please respond to this.
No, just a minute. Assuming that BJP has no basis according to DK Shivkumar, why did he want to call a meeting of Okkaliga ministers first to decide on the next course of action? Why is his community also not backing? Let him have the guts to tell it to his Okkaliga leaders that this caste survey is perfect and Congress will implement it. Let DK Shivkumar tell the Vokkaliga community that it is perfect, and let Ishwar Khandre tell the Ishwar Khandre and MB Patil tell the Lingayat community in Congress that they have done a scientific survey, and let them come to the people. What we are pointing out is Siddaramaiah and Rahul Gandhi want the implementation of Sharia law. What happened in Davangere yesterday? Has any Congress leader spoken about it? Has Rahul Gandhi responded? Has Siddaramaiah responded? This is the mindset of the Congress.
I find it funny.
Mr. Pasha,
Madhav,
you may
it's
find everything funny because
funny.
you want your
When you don't have the
Sharia law
knowledge,
implementation here.
when you don't have the
Therefore, you are
content,
able to
this
pick
kind
and
of
choose issues.
allegations
But
you
whereas,
make, baseless
as a true
allegations.
nationalist, as a Bharatiya, we will
Absolutely
never let this
baseless
happen.
allegations.
No.
If you don't
Mr.
have the
Pasha,
might, you
can't
make such
have your way
baseless
here
allegations.
because you are trying
Come
to
with
discriminate.
facts.
All right, we'll have to
Not
leave it
even answer
there.
this.
Well, one thing,
Not
while the state government may
You-
insist that the data is all above board, the point is that the leaders of various communities, as he mentioned, the Vokkaliga community and the Lingayat community, which are the two biggest and most dominant communities which really control the politics of Karnataka, are up in arms. And that could spell some amount of trouble. What will the complete impact be? Perhaps we'll only find out in coming days. GS Prashant, Syed Aslam Pasha, thanks so much for joining us this evening.